inspiration for Folgers Gourmet Selections Morning Cafe Coffee. Made from our most aromatic beans. Get a taste of gourmet every day. New Folgers Gourmet Selections.
My souvenir from this trip?
Back pain. Went from bad to worse.
But now I wear this Thermacare heat wrap for 8 hours of heat
And 16 hours of relief. 16 hours.
I could use these every day.
Thermacare. Have heat, will travel.
What if you could get rid of the things you don't like about credit cards? The hype, the confusion. What if you could start over, and this time, do it right?
In Southern California, firefighters are racing against the clock to contain a 2-week-old wildfire. They're trying to gain control of it before hot Santa Ana winds blow through this weekend. The so-called day fire has already burned more than 107,000 acres. In Kansas, tornadoes touched down. At least 4 small tornadoes hit the central part of the state Thursday. This one, caught on a cell phone camera, destroyed a farmhouse, an oil field building, and the sheriff had the roof of his storage shed torn off. More bad weather is expected today. Social networking website Facebook could soon be sold. Wall Street Journal says it's in serious talks to be sold to Yahoo. The price, $1 billion. Facebook has become a popular outlet among high school and college students. If you use natural gas to heat your home, today's Money Watch has good news for you. Alexis Christoforous explains that and has a reaction to Walmart's new $4 drug plan.
What a difference a year makes. Last winter's short supplies of natural gas led homeowners to pay nearly 40% more to heat their homes than the year before. But a government report showing a record supply of the fuel pushed the price of natural gas Thursday to a 2-year low. On Wall Street, worries that the economy may be slowing too much put the blue chips further away from a new record high. The Dow sank 80 points, the Nasdaq dipped 15. Keep your eye on shares of drugstore chains CVS and Walgreens. Their stocks were hit hard Thursday by Walmart's plan to offer monthly prescriptions on widely used generic drugs for $4 each. And the cost of financing a home continues to ease. Mortgage rates fell again this week, with the average rate on a 30-year loan at 6.4%, down from 6.43 last week. The average rate on a 15-year mortgage ticked down to 6.06%. And that's your Money Watch. In New York, I'm Alexis Christoforous.
Straight ahead, your Friday morning weather. And in sports, the U.S. women's basketball team is frustrated at the World Championship for the first time in more than a decade.
My kids call me the finisher. Finish up in there.
Okay.
Finish your homework?
Yes.
Finish your vegetables. Something I thought I was finished with? Managing my acid reflux disease. I thought it was just bad heartburn, but my doctor said over time, stomach acid was damaging the lining of my esophagus. She prescribed Nexium, said I needed more than heartburn relief. My esophagus needed repair. One prescription Nexium pill a day not only relieves my heartburn, it healed erosions in my esophagus. So I don't just feel better, I am better. My doctor did say headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain could be side effects of Nexium, and other serious stomach conditions may still exist.
Talk to your doctor about Nexium, the healing purple pill, and find out if a free trial is right for you.
I tell him you shouldn't do anything halfway. Let's finish up.
If you're without prescription coverage and can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Some shrimp. We've seared our tuna. And when you're done, voila! New Meow Mix Market Select.
Meow Mix Market Select. With tender, juicy cuts of fresh meats and seafood, it's too good to put in a can.
Train introduces the first central air system that removes up to 99.98% of the allergens from all the air that it heats or cools. Train Clean Effects. See how it works at train.com.
Here's a look at the weather in some cities around the country. In New York, sunny and 73. Miami, sunny and 89. In Chicago, windy with showers, 74. Denver, wet and windy, 51. LA, sunny and 77. In Colorado, the season's first major snowstorm. Forecasters are predicting by tonight the Rocky Mountains could see up to 16 inches of the white stuff. Part of Interstate 70 has already been shut down, and ski areas are racing to see who will open first. Time now to check on our national forecast. This morning's satellite picture shows a huge mass of storm clouds spiraling over the nation's heartland. Rare sight for this time of year. It actually looks more like a spring storm. It's producing everything from those tornadoes we talked about earlier to cold, windswept rain and that snow over the Rockies. Later today, central Colorado will get another 4 to 8 inches of snow. The mountain foothills and Dakotas will be cold, windy, and wet. It'll be a stormy day from the southern plains into the lower Midwest, where they could see more tornadoes later today. Also, fierce, dry Santa Ana winds will whip across California through the weekend. In sports, a shocker in women's basketball. For the first time since 1994, there will be no gold medal for the U.S. women's team in the World Championships. Russia beat the defending champs in the semifinal round. Score was 75-68. The steroid scandal in baseball could send 2 reporters for the San Francisco Chronicle to jail. They wrote a series of articles about Barry Bonds and other superstar baseball players allegedly using steroids. Now they're refusing to tell a judge who leaked secret grand jury testimony to them. They plan to appeal. It was a record-breaking night for Boston slugger David Ortiz. He hit 2 runs against the Twins, his 51st and 52nd. He now holds the Boston record for the most homers in a single season. The Red Sox blanked the Twins 6-0. And in golf, the Ryder Cup is underway in Ireland. Tiger Woods and the rest of the U.S. team are teeing off against Europe's best. Europe's won 4 of the last 5 Ryder Cup tournaments. When we come back, another look at this morning's top stories and a day in court for the woman charged with kidnapping baby Abby and attacking her mother.
I had enough.
I had enough of feeling embarrassed about my skin.
Enough of just covering up my psoriasis.
I decided enough is enough.
I talked to my dermatologist about how psoriasis was affecting how I looked and how I felt.
I found out there are newer ways of treating psoriasis.
Treatments that have been proven to get results.
So if you've had enough, don't wait. Visit psoriasisinfo.com. Because enough
is enough.
Talk to your dermatologist. Slow-grilled wild salmon with crisp garden greens simmered in a fragrant reduction. Inspiration for new fancy feast, elegant medleys. Introducing restaurant-inspired food for cats. Delight her with wild salmon Florentine in a delicate sauce with garden greens. One of many artfully prepared dishes. New Fancy Feast elegant medleys. Is it love or is it Fancy Feast?
I'm walking for our mothers. I'm walking for our sisters.
I'm walking for survivors, just like me.
So many lives have been touched by breast cancer.
That's why the women of CBS 4 will be walking to help fund crucial medical care and research. Join us for the 11th annual Komen Race for the Cure, Saturday, October 21st at Miami's Bayfront Park.
You can make a difference. To sign up, call 305-666-RACE.
Who are you walking for?
Do you need a green card? This is Lauren Kaiser, attorney at law. If you applied for a green card and were denied, we may obtain an approval. If you're under deportation, we may be able to stop it. We offer a free consultation. Find out if you are eligible to legally work, travel, and obtain a driver's license. We provide prompt, professional services in all immigration matters. Remember, we are here to help.
Call AIC for your free consultation, 800-520-3303.
On the CBS Morning News, here's a look at today's weather. Strong thunderstorms will develop across the southern plains and lower Midwest, possibly spawning tornadoes. It'll be very windy and wet across the Dakotas with more snow over parts of the Rockies. Here's another look at this morning's top stories. President Bush has reached a deal with key Republican senators on the treatment of terror suspects. The deal ends a 2-week stalemate, but it now needs to be passed by Congress. And the Commerce Department said it's missing more than 1,000 laptops containing personal information on Americans. Most of the computers belong to the Census Bureau. The woman accused of taking newborn Abby Woods is still in jail. Unable to post $1 million bail, Shannon Torres is due back in court in December, charged with a crime she says she didn't commit. Cynthia Bowers reports.
A visibly shaken Shannon Torres made her first appearance in court Thursday. She wiped away tears and whispered not guilty to very serious charges.
Count 3 is the charge of child kidnapping.
That include felony kidnapping and assault, crimes that could put the 36-year-old woman behind bars for life.
We've never had anything like this before. I've got a new grandbaby. I wouldn't want this happening to my kids.
It was a crime that mystified investigators from the start and triggered a frantic search. Last Friday, a stranger showed up at Stephanie Oshabine's home asking to borrow the phone, then slashed the young mother's throat and took her 8-day-old baby. The big break came 4 days later when a family member noticed the newborn Torres was showing off as her own had a strawberry birthmark, just like the missing child. Defense attorney Daniel Briegel says Torres' family, including her husband, is standing behind her and still waiting to see all the evidence.
She's very sad. She's resolute in proceeding forward and defending her interests.
While Abby's family is still basking in her safe return, Torres remains behind bars, her bond at $1 million. In the meantime, investigators are trying to sort out the truth, whether she really had a miscarriage the day of the kidnapping or whether she had faked her pregnancy, just as she allegedly faked her baby's birth. Cynthia Bowers, CBS News, Chicago.
It now takes $1 billion to make the Forbes 400 list of richest Americans. Microsoft's Bill Gates tops the list again at $53 billion. He's followed by investor Warren Buffett and casino owner Sheldon Adelson. High-tech entrepreneurs Lawrence Ellison of Oracle, Paul Allen of Microsoft round out the top 5. I'm Susan McGinnis. You're watching the CBS Morning News.
Nasal allergy symptoms like congestion can occur at any time, and it's hard to avoid the things that cause them. Prescription Nasonex helps relieve congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Maybe that's why 4 million nasal allergy sufferers used Nasonex last year.
Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. For more information, talk to your doctor.
Nasonex keeps congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms on the run, day and night.
Hair color that wrecks your hair or protects your hair. Bingo! New Natural Instincts actively helps protect your hair. It has 30% more active protection than the leading hair color. You get more protection and more healthy-looking shine than before you colored. Plus, a weekly color treat conditioner to keep your color shining. So, active protection or neglect and rejection? I think you know who is just more you. Natural Instincts, new from Clairol.
Santana. The multi-Grammy Award winner is coming September 28th at Sound Advice Amphitheater. The constantly evolving style of Santana. Special guests Los Lonely Boys and Salvador Santana Band. Tickets are on sale now at LiveNation.com, the box office, and Ticketmaster. Brought to you by Budweiser True Music. Budweiser, your music, your beer. Produced by Live Nation.
I was just in a car accident, I'm injured, and I don't know what to do.
You did the right thing by calling 1-800-NEED-HELP. We will document your injuries and get you the money that you deserve.
CBS 4 News is always on CBS4.com. Now you can get it on your cell phone. See streaming video of breaking news, plus weather radar and live traffic cams. It's all from CBS4.com. Log on to sign up.
A 2-year-old boy in Utah may have died from eating contaminated spinach, but health officials say the test results won't be back until next week. Meantime, the search for the source of the nationwide E. coli outbreak continues. Terry Okita reports.
With a public health threat on their hands and hundreds of millions of dollars at stake, California farmers and produce processors are digging up some new safety standards to protect crops from the deadly E. coli bacteria.
Looking at what we call the 3 W's. You look at the water, you look at the workforce, you look at the wildlife, what its overall effect is on our farms and ranches.
Western Growers Association, which represents about 3,000 farmers in California and Arizona, calls it a grave situation. After one person died, dozens were hospitalized, and even more fell ill after eating prepackaged spinach. It's impacted about 24 states, all since mid-August.
It's too soon to tell what kind of overall economic hit the spinach industry will take, but it's already feeling the pinch. Produce markets and restaurants have either sent their spinach back or thrown it out, and some farm workers have already been laid off.
Federal and state inspectors believe they've narrowed the search for culprits to at least one of 9 California farms and several processing plants in Monterey, San Benito, and Santa Clara counties, all south of San Francisco.
I would suggest that you will see changes based on the additional information that we have learned from this outbreak.
It could be a week or longer before all the samples are tested. The Produce Marketing Association says some spinach was even shipped to other countries, and officials have been notified. So far, no outbreaks outside the U.S. Terry Okita, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And that's the CBS Morning News for this Friday. Thank you for being here with us. We hope you'll join us later for The Early Show. I'm Susan McGinnis. Have a great weekend.
For news 24 hours a day, log on to cbsnews.com. CBS News. See it now, anytime, anywhere.
Coming up, new clues on the romance between CSI's Grissom and Sarah. Get the real story when we take you behind the scenes of the shocking season premiere, coming up on The Early Show.
Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Jaguars, Colts. A huge day of division collisions. Sunday on CBS.
Jennifer Finnegan, David James Elliott, Close to Home season premiere, CBS tonight.
Rob Hanrahan and Maggie Rodriguez, only on South Florida's CBS 4 News.